Hello guys, welcome back. This is Whitefang34 and welcome back to my YouTube page. Now, on this episode of tips for Assassin's Creed, I'm going to tell you about the assassin signals and enemy types. Let's first start off with the assassins because, well, everybody likes them. Assassins, this is how you recruit an assassin. You see the little thing on my radar? You gotta help a civilian. If you help the civilian, you successfully kill all the guards. Like so. You'll be told to talk to the citizen. You talk to them, and they join your cause. This allows you to actually use assassin signals, which I will demonstrate in a few seconds after I'm done talking to this guy. Alright, now that he's been talked to, he's joined the assassins. The assassin signals are the thing on the top left. You see it right on my bar, right underneath my health. So, an assassin signal, there's two ways to use it. The first is just to call your assassins on a target, like so, by using the left bumper and targeting an enemy, and an assassin will come and assassinate that target. Now, another way to use the assassin signal is the arrow storm. This is when you hold down on your left bumper and it kills all available targets. The only way you can do this, however, is if you have 3 assassin signals. So let's let my assassin signal come back, and I'll go find a group of guards in the meantime. Ah, there he is. Oh, what do you know? Don't you love when that happens? That dot I'm running towards, that's a enemy type that I will tell you about shortly. Alright. The assassin signal for Aerostorm, you hold down the left bumper, it kills everyone. Bye bye. I didn't even do anything. Now, there are 2 types of enemies. These are the Templars. These are your main enemy throughout the entire game. You have to deal with them mostly in missions, not really anywhere else. And when you capture your own towers. Now, the Bulger Towers from Assassin's Creed Brotherhood were revamped and now they're called Assassin's Dens. The Assassin's Dens work the same way. You kill the leader and you light the thing on fire, but this time it's a signal fire, so it doesn't burn the building down. You get to use it, and then you are able to recruit more assassins. These are the Ottomans. These guys are your standard bad guy. They're the guards on patrol, and as you'll notice, there's quite a few of them. These are the guys I'm going to deal with most of the time in the game. At the end of the game, you really don't see Templars very much. You usually see these guys, and the only time you really see Templars are when you assist a civilian or when you have a really large notoriety. And this guy right here, this guy in the robe, he's called a Templar official. He's basically the official from all the other games when you had to kill the official to lose your notoriety. Kill 2 of them, you lose your notoriety completely. Alright, so the other enemy types that we have to deal with, oh look, there's another Templar group. Let's lose all my notoriety. Notoriety's gone. Done. Alright. Now these guys, the Templars, Ottomans, doesn't matter. There's about 5 enemy types. The basic enemy type are the militia. You don't really have to worry about them. They're really stupid. Easy to counter kill, easy to taunt, easy to dodge, easy to kill just by combo attacking them. The Jenisaries are the hardest guys. Those are the guys with the funny blue masks that you saw before. The agiles, you also saw me attack before in the first round, the first tip video at the end. It was the guy I couldn't counter steal from, if you don't remember that. There are the Stalkers, which I probably won't be able to show you because they appear randomly throughout the entire thing. They're just random guys that look like civilians that run up behind you and try to stab you with a knife. Very annoying, just mash X, you'll stab them in the throat with their own little knife, and you don't have to deal with them. If you loot those guys, they have a ton of money, they're very useful for getting a lot of money. Other than that, there's really not much you can do with them. The guy that threw bombs at me in the first video as well is called a Sapper. He throws a bomb and it's just really distracting. That's all it's supposed to do, is distract you from the other guys, so the other guys can just stab you to death. The last armored guy that I counter-grabbed from the first video, that was just another regular Ottoman militia. Now, if you get the Ottomans and the Templars together, and one's pissed at you, they'll fight each other. Usually, if you piss off the Templars, or you throw some sort of distracting bomb, like the cherry bomb at people, between them, they'll fight each other. There are one other enemy type, which are the enemy guys with the spears. They're called paranoia guards. The Jenisaries also do the same thing as the paranoia guards. They're also as fast as the agile guards, so that's why they're top guy. The paranoia guards will search hide spots. So you're hiding in a haystack, and one of these guys comes along, the Janissary or the spearman. He'll poke the haystack, you'll jump out, and he'll get mad at you, and then he'll fight you. Now, that's pretty much it for the enemy types. There's one last thing I want to show you pertaining to the assassins, and that is the assassin menu. Now, the assassin menu, you can send out your assassins on missions to level them up, and when you can level them up, they are allowed more skill points. Skill points are very, very useful, makes them tougher to kill. You can visit the menu from either one of your towers or a bomb site. Let's see if I can find one of those right now. Let's see, closest bomb site is right there. It's the white bomb crafting area. As you guys remember, the white bomb crafting area, there is a bomb crafting table, and right next to it was what looked like a pigeon coop. Well, it is a pigeon coop. So you go to that, and they'll bring you to a menu. I'll show you in a second. It's in the door, I think. Alright, there we go. There's the bomb crafting table, and here's the pigeon coop. These are all missions that my former assassins have undertaken, and these are the new recruits that I've just gotten. So here's the assassin menu. It just kind of lets you look at your troops, see who you've got. These ones that are grayed out are sent on a mission. These ones over here are either available for you to use. The little things above them are the signals. You get one signal with one assassin. You get the next signal at 3 assassins, and you get the next signal at the 6th assassin mark. So it's 1, 4, 6. Now this one has a, I just recruited and sent her out on a mission. She just came back. She's got skill points. Now when I click on her, you'll see these two bars. One's armor, one's combat. The combat ones, they give them better attacks, the ability to counter kill, all that special junk. And the armor makes them live longer, obviously. So you put them all the way up, they're pretty much impossible to kill unless they're getting triple or double teamed. You can change the clothing if you want. I don't do it, it's a waste of time to me. And these are the weapons she uses. There are a couple different types of assassins, and as you can see on the bottom, I don't know if you actually can see it, there's this guy who's a crossbowman on the top right corner. You see the crossbow. This guy is a little rogue, he fights with a knife. This guy is an assassin, a regular assassin. She fights with a sword like the rest of us. And then there's the brooders that I don't think I have one except for right here. You can't see his face. He usually carries some heavy weapon, very useful for fighting other guys. Which reminds me, there is one more enemy type that you won't really see. They're the brutes from Assassin's Creed 2. You only see them a few times. It's not very difficult to kill them. Counter kill works, kicking them works, etc., etc. Alright, so that's the assassins menu, and this is the mission menu. You send assassins on missions, and the level of success depends on two things. The difficulty in the mission, which is the little red stars on the side of the menu. It's right there, across from where I'm highlighting. See difficulty, the stars, 2 stars, 2 stars, 2, 3 stars, and that highlights the difficulty. Now, some missions require a specific class of guy, some don't. These ones all require one class of guy. After the first one is picked, you can pick send as many as you want. It's usually up to about 5. Now, the success of the mission depends on the level of your assassins. Obviously, mine are really high leveled, but that's because I've played and beaten the game. These aren't even my default assassins. I just recruited these guys and they're high level. The highest level you can get to is Master Assassin, which you have to assign your assassin to a Templar den, well, to one of your dens. After hitting level 10, go on a mission with them, send them out on more missions, get them up to level 14, and then complete the second mission of a set. It's basically a set mission, and once you beat it, they become a Master Assassin, and they can pretty much kick anyone's ass, and it's funny as hell to watch. It means you don't really have to do anything. Now, after you send them out on the mission, it's 100% complete because they're high enough level. It's just really easy to just go like this down the line to level up your assassins. It's very useful to level them up early in the game. You don't really have to deal with a lot of crap, and you can always get some help. Now, this is the Mediterranean defense thing. As you can see, some of the cities have the assassins thing, and they have people assigned to them. If you assign an assassin, it's harder for them to take the city back. The assassin control, you have to constantly go back and forth between this menu to actually keep the city. If you don't, they will try to take back the city just like they try to take back the assassin's dens in Constantinople, the place you're playing. The only way to keep them from doing that is when they attack your city, you have to click on the mission, and the mission's called Reclaim the City. Once you reclaim it, you don't have to worry about it. Oh, I'm sorry, it's called Defend the City. Reclaim the City is when you actually claim the city for the assassins, which depends on how much control there is, means how easy it is. Alright, so I'm pretty sure that's everything I need to tell you guys about. There is one other thing which I can't really show you because once you have a Master Assassin, they will stop attacking your dens. If you want to avoid the tower defense game, I know a lot of people don't like it. Some people aren't really good at it. I love doing it because I'm that kind of guy. I like strategy games. You'll see me playing games like Command and Conquered and stuff like that. But there are a lot of people that don't like the strategy game. The best way to avoid the strategy game, the only time you have to do it is exactly once at the very beginning when they teach you how to do it. After that, once your Templar awareness, which is the little icon on the left of your health, fills up, turns red like it was at the beginning of the game. Once that fills up and you do something drastic after that, like kill another guard or whatever, you end up commencing an attack on your base, and then you have to go defend it. It's really annoying. So you have to run all the way back to your base and defend it, and after that, it's done. If you win, you keep your base. If you lose, you lose your base, and you have to redo the challenge you did to get it in the first place. Other than that, there's not really much I can tell you guys that pertain to the assassins, other than the complete basics, because that's all I really know. That's all there's really useful for. Other than that, I don't have much for you guys to be told today. If you want to learn anything, like a really good strategy for taking out the tower defenses and not really having to worry about them, let me know and I will go and replay the default mission and I will show you exactly how to do it and tell you along with it. Oh, and because I'm standing on a zipline, I figure I'll show you the zipline assassination from last game. What's up, Jishbag? How you doing? Alright guys, that is the zipline assassination, and this is Whitefang34 signing